In the heart of the bustling Air Force Base, fighter jets gleamed under the sun, parked in neat rows within the expansive hangar. The base was alive with the hum of engines and the camaraderie of pilots and officers. In the evenings, the Air Force Club became a hub of laughter and stories, where tales of daring flights were exchanged. The club's walls were adorned with photographs of legendary pilots, including the late Richard, whose bravery and skill were the stuff of legends. His picture in the Hall of Fame was a testament to his extraordinary missions, inspiring awe and respect among the pilots who gathered there. Mark, a seasoned pilot working for an aviation company, was a regular at the club. Known for his confidence and friendly demeanor, he was well liked by his crew. However, his pride often blinded him to the achievements of others, including Richard's celebrated legacy. One evening, as the pilots gathered at the club, a challenge was thrown at Mark. A mountainous island with a treacherous runway was rumored to be the ultimate test for any pilot. Landing there was considered nearly impossible, a feat only the most skilled could achieve. Mark, fueled by pride and the thrill of the challenge, accepted without hesitation. The next morning, he took off in a small plane, determined to conquer the daunting runway. His crew watched with a mix of admiration and concern as he soared into the sky. As Mark approached the island, the reality of the challenge set in. The runway was as perilous as described, nestled on a steep hill with sharp turns. Despite his confidence, Mark misjudged the landing, and his plane crashed, leaving him injured and stranded. When Mark regained consciousness, he found himself in a rustic hut, his shoulder in a plaster. An old man, Tom, stood over him, chiding him for his reckless flying. Mark's anger flared, but he was in no position to argue, his injuries rendering him helpless. Tom, a retired Air Force pilot, introduced himself and offered to help. He led Mark to an old aircraft hangar, where remnants of planes lay scattered. Mark's hope of a quick repair faded as he realized the extent of the damage and his own physical limitations. Despite the bleak situation, Tom's presence was a beacon of hope. He shared stories of his own flying days, imparting wisdom and skills that Mark had overlooked in his pride. Slowly, Mark began to see the value in humility and learning from others. Together, they worked on repairing the plane, with Tom guiding Mark through the process. The days were long and challenging, but Mark's respect for Tom grew as he witnessed the old pilot's expertise and patience. As the plane neared completion, Mark's shoulder healed, and he felt a renewed sense of purpose. The experience had humbled him, teaching him the importance of acknowledging his limitations and valuing the knowledge of others. Finally, the day came when the plane was ready for takeoff. With Tom's guidance, Mark successfully navigated the treacherous runway, his heart pounding with a mix of fear and exhilaration. The lessons he learned on the island had transformed him. Returning to the airbase, Mark was greeted with cheers from his crew. The challenge had changed him, instilling a newfound respect for the skills and experiences of his fellow pilots. He now understood the significance of Richard's legacy in the Hall of Fame. Mark's story became a new legend at the Air Force Club, a tale of humility and growth. He often recounted his adventure, emphasizing the importance of learning from others and the value of teamwork in overcoming challenges. The Air Force Base continued to thrive, its hangars filled with the roar of jets and the laughter of pilots. Mark's journey served as a reminder that even the most skilled pilots could learn and grow, inspired by the legacy of those who came before them.